Superior Court of Pennsylvania judge. We have 2 open seats and we have 4 candidates. And very welcome Lane coming here to talk to us. Thank you. 我现在很高兴我们的这个最高法院的候选人给我们做一个个人介绍。So please help us to know about you.
Sure. Hello. I'm a judge here in Philadelphia on the Court of Common Pleas. I've heard civil cases as well as criminal cases and juries. So if you've been summoned for jury duty, you might see me.
所以Lei女士，她是我们在费城的当地的法官。
So before I was even a judge, I was elected 10 years ago. I was a public school teacher. I was a trial attorney. I worked in Harrisburg, the chief counsel for State Senator Anthony Williams. And I've been appointed to numerous boards by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court as well as the governor.
所以在当这个法官之前，他曾经是老师，然后呢，后来呢又当律师，然后呢又在政府的不同部门里都有工作过。
So running for Superior Court is so important because now I can move up from my court to the next level, which is Superior Court, which is statewide. Right now I'm a judge only in Philadelphia.
所以这是一个非常重要的一步。现在他是在费城市的法官，之后他希望能够代表我们费城市的人，然后进入到宾州最高法院这个级别。
And I was also highly recommended by the Philadelphia and the Pennsylvania Bar Associations, and that's really important because only Jill Beck and I are the only ones who are highly recommended for this position. We have Judge Dan McCaffrey running for Supreme Court. He's at the top. He's also highly recommended. And Judge Matt Wolf is recommended for the Common Pleas.
所以刚才那位法官和这一位Lei，他们2个人都是被咱们整个宾州的所有的律师协会来支持的咱们这个大法官的候选人。
Yes. So I need you guys to spread the word about why these courts matter. That's often the final stop for most people in Pennsylvania. Your case won't go to the Supreme Court. It will stop at the Superior Court. I look at it as the people's court. That's the court that people will, besides the Court of Common Pleas where I am, that's the court where people will have the most interaction with the state court.
所以这个最高法院是非常重要的一个级别，对。所以呢，我们希望咱们费城大家呢了解他，所以呢帮他呢能够成功的当选为咱们宾州最高法院法官。
Yeah, so everything that my court does on the Court of Common Pleas, that's the same areas of law that the Superior Court would do. So it's a natural progression, the next step.
所以他现在在的这个费城主管的这个部门，就是他会在州政府同时主管的 Common Plea 这个部门，所以是内容是完全非常接近的，这也是对他来说是很适合的。
Do you want me to keep talking or you have questions?
大家有什么问题想问的吗？
那没有啦，我有2个问题，一是就是希望来选举成功吧。
First, you want to say that I hope you can be, successfully get elected to be our
I'm from the East Northern Chinese Association. Okay. Question 1，就是我非常刚才那个我没有到出机会提问题 about new immigration，就是说我因为现在 我认为无论是费城啊、加州啊，还有纽约，我们现在存在一个很大的，我也是 new immigration， 但是我觉得存在很大的问题。我不反对移民，但是我反对非法的移民啊，或者现在我们 open ball， 这违法的、不违法的全都进流进的，这对我们社区啊、对我们城市的发展、美国的发展都是不利的。另一个问题就是刚才我不知道是我没说清楚啊，还是刚才这个议员没有解释清楚。我觉得我是说保护私有财产，保护私有财产的问题。不是因为啥呢？房子和地产属于私有财产，出租的时候，我们现在我们的法律系统是保护 tenants。保护租客，我认为应该保护owner landlord 这存在，我觉得因为啥呢？我们民主党地区，我不知道说这合不合适啊，应该向共和党地区学习，因为他们那个一旦这法律系统形成之后，要保护有产阶级，这样你保护私有财产，就是按宪法是应该保护私有财产的，对不对？你保护私有财产的时候呢，这个时候你就能。让那非法的人呢，占有私人财产这些人呢，或者是租客不能。现在的eviction的很多情况是保护租客，撵不走，越住私人财产时间越长，甚至2年3年，这严重的那个违背了国家的宪法，让私有财产没有得到保护。就这2个问题，让这就主要保护那个 private 的那个 property。Thank you. Sorry.
So he has 2 questions. Okay. First question, he wants to know about the policy for immigration. He is a new immigrant, but he is against. Right now, he feels that we always have an open border, so a lot of people coming in without much jurisdiction and protection.
I am a sitting judge. And I hear state court issues. We don't hear things about the immigration policy. What will come before me is if someone committed a crime, and if they plead guilty or if they're found guilty of a felony, then that can trigger immigration issues. But that's what I do now, and the same would happen with the Superior Court. They don't deal with that. That's a federal court issue, not a state court.
他想解释的是什么？因为问题，这是一个联邦法律相牵扯的问题，对，所以作为一个市里边或者是在州一级的法官，这个是他没有办法去接触的，除非是这个人有犯违法行为，这是跟他有关。He's hoping he can go to the Supreme Court, the federal level.
But let's get here first.
Second question he has. He is a landlord, and he knows there's a lot of problem with tenant and landlord issues. So he feels like right now the court is one-sided, always protecting the rights of tenants. But as the owner of private property, we feel that our constitution rights to protect individuals' property. So he feels right now there's so many issues with tenants occupying the property 2 years, even longer, and the landlords cannot take their properties away, and then the legal system jeopardizing the rights of landlords.
So a lot of those cases are handled in municipal court, where they actually have a whole landlord-tenant section, and they actually have a program which deals with these issues in municipal court. That's not my court, I'm counter, please. But I know that City Council did pass an ordinance when COVID and the pandemic hit, and that did give a grace period to tenants. But again, that came from our City Council and didn't come from the courts. All we do in the court is follow the law that is dictated by the legislature. So we have to apply that law. So I don't do that either, but I will say the Court of Common Pleas is an appellate court, so we do get appeals sometimes. And we do have landlords who try to evict the tenants. And tenants do get evicted when you follow the law. So it's just that simple.
他再给咱们解释一下，就是关于立法是由刚才的议员来决定，但是作为法官，如果我们房东按照正常的法律渠道去运作，然后我们法庭也是会帮所有的房东把这些违法的这些住客把他们从家里面请走。
我想问一下，在市做法官和在州做法官会有一个怎样的不同？
She wants to know the difference for you personally to be a judge in the city and to be a judge in the state. What will be the difference?
That's a really good question. And it is a big difference because I can control what happens in my courtroom only. I can't control what happens in somebody else's courtroom. But on the Superior Court, I can, because it is an error-correcting court, and whatever the laws come out of the Superior Court, they have to follow in all of the courts in Pennsylvania, all our trial courts and municipal courts.
所以现在作为一个市民法官，他的法庭里面发生的事情就结束在他的法庭里面，在别的法官的区域范围内，他是没有办法影响的。但是作为一个州的最高法院，他作为法官，他的判决会影响到下一级所有的法庭。这是他的权利是完全和意义是不一样的。
So on my bench, when I first got elected 10 years ago, I was put into the East Division. And then within 5 months, I was one of 5 judges who handled family violence cases. And that there's sexual assault, there are domestic violence, child abuse cases, but I did attempted murders, robberies, a lot on businesses and on people. Unfortunately, crime is up in Philadelphia, so really busy. I was also named the presiding judge of human trafficking cases because a lot of times people don't think that happens here in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, but it does. So I've been really busy, and now I'm doing civil matters, and that's just dealing with just, you name it, whatever comes out, that's what I handle. From consumer fraud protections, from people getting bogus mortgages or entering bad contracts, but also contract bills, personal injury if you were in a car accident, if something happened in the hospital, so different things like that. But I will say that my courtroom is a place where everyone is treated with dignity and respect, everyone gets a fair trial, and I've had a lot of people, unfortunately, from the Asian community who were impacted by crime. And one thing I did appreciate is that we always had interpreters and translators, and we made sure everyone's voice was heard, whether English was their native language or not, it didn't matter. It does not matter.
他呢，10年以来先是在刑事法庭，然后在民事法庭做过很多案件。他想讲的就是，他一直是一个非常公正，而且给每个人尊重的一个法官。他觉得很重要一点就是，在法庭里面，不管大家是来自哪个族裔，都可以有非常好的翻译跟大家进行一个翻译，把大家的想表达的自己的想讲的，都可以在法庭里非常公正的、正确的解释出来。他说最近也有很多的关于咱们这个对咱们亚洲人的这种歧视的这样的犯罪现象，他也面对过，而且也处理过很多这样的案件。
谢谢。
现在我们可以一起拍照啊，请大家上来，谢谢。
对。